All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the OK Dad Relax podcast. We weren't supposed to do one until next week, but holy shit, Gage, LeBron James is a 76er. We just found out a couple hours ago. I just got home from work and we had to do a podcast. What are you thinking? What went through your head?
I'm immediately thinking championship this year. I mean, there's nothing really else to think with that starting five. It's the best starting five you could imagine, basically. So, I mean, there's it's championship or nothing really right now.
Legit. So after the Jalen Brown trade, we dumped Paul George and picked up Jalen Brown. We were legit contenders for the East at that point. We would have had
Absolutely.
an uphill battle, but now with LeBron, you have to consider the Sixers are a damn favorite to win it all.
I mean,
There's not much
at least a
standing in our
favorite to
way.
win the East. I know the West is stacked, but the East it's always a lot less competition going on. So, LeBron, I don't know the stat off the top of my head, but I don't know if there's been a time in the past like 20 years that LeBron hasn't made it out of the East when he was in the East. So, I mean,
I know.
we'll
So,
see.
well, we'll help him improve his championship percentage. Help him
I
get.
hope so.
Of course, he'll never get to LeBron with the 100% winning percentage, 6 for 6. But
Jordan? No.
and then I say Jordan. I said Jordan, right?
You,
Yeah.
you said LeBron,
Oh,
but
yeah. But it's
it doesn't matter.
I'm a LeBron guy or I'm a Jordan guy. I still think he's the GOAT, but the opportunity to get LeBron, I'm all on board. Like I don't hate the guy. I just don't think he's the best ever. I think most of his stats he has because of the longevity, but I mean, he's an incredible player still. Even at 40, he's still playing. He's a top 10% in the league, if not top 5% in the league, even though he's 40. What is he, 42, 40? I don't even
I
know.
think 41, 42, something like that.
So it's insane. I just, man, I'll tell you, when I was coming home, all day I listened to 97.5 Fanatic in Philly. Shout out to those guys. It's awesome to listen to them all day long. And I called in and they put me right on the air. Like, I thought I was going to have to wait like 10 minutes, but they put me on like 2 minutes later after they put me on hold. Because my comment was not only is this incredible that we haven't won a championship since I was 13, 43 years ago. Next year will be 44 years if we win one. It'll have been 44 years, which LeBron said he's here to help us win, which is great. Um, but not only is it going to be incredible to go up to a parade on Broad Street for the Sixers, because we're definitely going. We're loading up and going, boy, if it
For
happens.
sure. Oh, for sure.
But second to that, and it's probably a distant second, maybe not. It's relatively close. Is to be able to sweep, and I'm calling it now, to sweep the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Championships and send those bastards home crying
I
because of the way they acted in Philly. It is going to be such sweet revenge to send them home with red
I really
asses.
I would love to see it. I can't stand the Knicks. I mean, I feel like every year they get the best of us and they out rebound us, which I don't think will be a problem this year. LeBron's a great rebounder. And now Embiid is not going to have all the rebounding pressure on him,
Right.
so that's huge. And I mean, I don't know about sweep, but that I really would love to see them beat the Knicks this year.
So with that starting five, so we got LeBron, Embiid, Maxie Brown, and Edgecombe as a
Yep,
starting five. The
yep,
incredible thing is going in, we had probably would have been in the starting five would have been Phylon and what's his name? Dean Wade. One of those
yeah,
two would have been in the starting five. Now the first two off the bench, unless it's somebody to fill in for Embiid, is going to be Phylon or Dean Kane. That's or Dean Wade, excuse me. Dean Kane's an old actor. But that's I mean, just what it does to our bench alone. We now actually have people coming off the bench that can play.
and Anthony Simons, who we got from Boston as well. Um, he averaged like 20 last year. I mean, like he's a great scorer, and that's just points coming off the bench, which is probably what we'll need. I mean, with the rotation that they can work out, you could always have an all NBA caliber player on the court throughout the game.
Right.
There shouldn't really be a time that there isn't at least one or two all NBA players on
Unless
that
it's
court.
slot time at the end of a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
yeah, we're not trying to get people hurt because there are some older players in the team, which is a bit of a concern. Um, but still, I mean, regardless, it's they should have a few at all NBA caliber players out there at all times,
Right. Right.
which
And so
is
now,
insane.
now having LeBron, we have somebody on the court that can control the show.
Yes,
We actually have a
absolutely.
general on the court where if he wasn't there, is it Jalen Brown? Is it going to be Maxie? It's not
Yeah,
going to
who's
be
going to be the
Edgecombe because he's
primary
too
ball
young.
handler? Yeah, who's going to
Yes,
be that
yes.
ball handler?
Who's going to steer the ship? And now,
Right.
now we have a captain of the ship, and that's awesome. And LeBron James, if you should ever see this, welcome to Philly. I'm so excited. You think he's going to be 23 again?
I would think so. I would be cool to see him go to six again, but I think that's
Ah,
Jalen
Julius.
Brown's.
He could honor Julius, Dr. J.
Oh yeah, that'd be Dr. J too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think that would be Jalen Brown's number though,
what is like I don't know the basketball
37.
numbers. Like
Mhm.
how high did it go? They could go all the way up to 99, right? But I've never
Yeah,
seen any.
absolutely.
I
Yeah,
don't think I've seen any high numbers. Do they wear high
Edgecombe
numbers?
has 77.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like coming to the Sixers instead of six, why not 76? Get a
Well,
76 on there.
there's they I think Philon was talking about it the other day because he wears double zero. So it'll be Jalen Brown is wearing 7, and Edgecombe is 77, and then Maxie's 0, and Philon's double zero. So it's just a lot of sevens and zeros out there running around,
Yeah,
I
well, who
guess.
cares? Make it hard on the scorers. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So that's awesome. So legitimately, so I signed up for Kalshi for the first time this year. I signed up, and my first bet I put $20 on LeBron coming to Philly. My first bet on I guess it's not a bet. I don't even know what you call it. It's like a stock market or something where you're trading. My first
Yeah, it's a
trade.
trade. Yeah, trade.
And so I wound up collecting $171 off of that, which is
There you
awesome.
go.
And it's funny because just like 2 days ago, everybody was down on LeBron because there was a rumor that it's going to be Miami because he wants
Yeah,
to
a lot
play
of people were
golf during the
saying,
winter.
yeah.
But and I thought about cashing it out, and then when I looked, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ride it. Screw it. It's only $20, and thank God I did. I'd have been so mad at myself.
I mean,
So
that's fucking awesome.
he signed a 2 year deal, right, with a
Yep.
player, but he's got a player option. So
Yes.
it is multiple years. It could be more. I'm not sure what the back end is, how many player
Hmm.
option years he has. But that's exciting. So I mean, if we don't win one in the next 2 years, it will not be a success unless we win a championship this year or next.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's no question about that. I mean, it's championship or nothing, like I was saying earlier. I'm excited for him to see what role he plays because I was really thinking about it earlier. I was talking to a couple of my buddies. Um, he's basically like so Draymond Green from the Warriors,
Hmm.
how he plays. He's a 6'9" guy. He can shoot when he has to, but really he's passing it mostly. And so LeBron is coming in and he's just going to be like a better version of Draymond Green, which is what I'm hoping he does. And that would be perfect because they have Maxie's great off ball, Edgecombe is great off ball. Embiid's like a little bit of a on ball kind of guy, but still, I mean, we could probably make it work with LeBron.
Well,
And then
I think
Brown is a lob threat always,
right.
so that's
Well,
I
having
mean that's
LeBron
amazing.
on the court, number one, like the way I look at it, he's. I feel like they're going to feed each other off each other because one thing we know about Jalen Brown, he doesn't like flopping. He's said as much. So
Hmm.
maybe that'll motivate LeBron not to do his normal flop thing. If you get fouled and fall, that's fine, but don't be like a soccer player.
Yeah,
But then him and LeBron together, they don't appreciate people slacking off. So they might light a fire under Joel Embiid's ass as well. So I think this is all going to feed off each other. Plus, the fact that Edgecombe is only in his second year
yeah,
is incredible to get this guidance. He's going to get this leadership. He's going to see LeBron how hard he works and see Jalen Brown how hard he works. And instead of them looking at Embiid as the veteran on the team, they got two other people. Maxie and
Yeah,
Edgecombe both have two solid players who
they have the GOAT.
give an effort.
They
Yes,
have the
yes.
greatest of all time.
Second greatest of all time.
One.
I still love people with the argument that, I mean, you got to put Kobe and Bird in the top four, and that's not necessarily saying LeBron is number two.
No,
I'll give him
no.
top four, but Bird in his peak, dude. You listen to people talk about him in the
Bird
interviews.
was great, but LeBron is if you even make the argument that he's not second, you're crazy. I get
So
saying the Jordan's a go. I'm not a
Jordan,
Jordan guy, but
Jordan and Bird, the one thing about the two of them is they would not be denied. Period. You're not stopping them. I've seen people stop LeBron, but Jordan
there's
and
been
Bird,
times that
they were so like they're getting to that basket. They're getting that basket no matter what.
yeah, but they've been denied before. They've both lost.
Yeah, I mean, everybody loses. Nobody's perfect,
Yeah,
but in
exactly.
terms of their caliber of play, you couldn't stop them. You know, it is a team sport,
Yeah, it's a team
but
sport. You can't stop
yeah,
LeBron either. It's just in a different way. He's manipulating the defense, which they only ran man back then either. Anyways, they barely even ran zones back in the day. He's manipulating zone defenses and man defenses. Maybe not necessarily by shooting the ball, but
I
he's
mean,
finding the open man every time.
and I know it's LeBron or Jordan's team, but I mean, Phil Jackson with that the triangle defense, they kind of really established how well zone could be.
Yeah, but it wasn't they and then they made it illegal because or yeah, there's the rules against zone defense in the 90s because and Jordan couldn't be stopped. He had just an isolation basket. Obviously, like yeah, if LeBron had a one-on-one every time, he'd probably be a 30-point per game guy too, which he was early in his career, but he evolved as a player and he became a better passer. And he always was a good passer, but he became a great passer
Okay.
and now he succeeds at every level, which Jordan
So, I mean,
didn't
the
do.
future is so bright for Philadelphia right now.
Absolutely.
Like, to me, if we look at the four teams, Sixers, Flyers, Eagles, Phillies, we're in it right now for the Eagles for sure. We're in the championship era. We have a couple more years with what we have developed with our team right now. Of course, changes are going to happen here and there every offseason, injuries, whatever. But we're definitely in that zone right now for the Eagles.
Yeah.
It would be no surprise if they won next year to anybody or the year after that. The Sixers now, they're in that zone as well.
Hmm.
I think, next 2 or 3 years while LeBron's here, and even after, depend on who we bring up and how we develop. Um, that's awesome. It's incredible. The Phillies, I think Phillies are probably at the end of their era, their time period. If they don't do it this year, which it's going to take a nice streak at the end of the year, something we haven't seen in the past 3 years is those bats are going to have to get hot in late September and October. And
Yeah.
that's always a problem with this team. It's what's let us down in the past three playoff runs that we've had. And then the Flyers are building. They're not there yet, but damn, they looked good last year. They put a bid out on that guy Carlson for the Ducks, and the Ducks matched the offer, making him the highest paid person in the NHL. But God, if we could have got Carlson, the Flyers would be right in there as well. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about the four teams? Do you think they're all in that? Am I right? Do you think I'm wrong?
I think they're all in that window right now. Like you said, I agree. The Phillies is kind of like this year. I don't know if Harper stays. We'll see with
I
that.
don't
I
know if
mean,
you could get rid of him with that contract. I don't know. Was he got like 8 years left on that contract?
yeah, but he could you could find a team wanting Harper. It's still hard, Bryce Harper. Um, I mean, I definitely think the Eagles look a little worse on paper, definitely after the AJ Brown trade, just because I mean you did just lose the top 10 receiver in the league. So we'll see how that offense looks under Mannion. But I definitely think they are still in that window. just with the defense alone. I mean, Fangio always develops a great
Did you see
scheme.
Fangio said that we are going to be the number one defense this year?
No, I didn't see that.
That excites me to hear him say that.
That's awesome. Yeah, if him saying that
Yes,
is definitely like there's not many people whose like word means a lot when they talk about like stuff like that, but that's one of those guys that's like I'm gonna listen to what he's saying. Like
exactly.
he's
Agreed.
probably telling the truth. So I'm excited that excitement. I didn't see that. So I think with that defense alone, they're obviously in championship content like contender.
Contender.
And then Flyers, I mean, yeah, obviously they didn't get Carlson, but they're young guys. Hopefully they develop. We'll see what they do next year. Hopefully they can make some pickups. But is when's the deadline for trades in hockey?
Oh, we got a long way. I mean, it won't be till after the season starts. You
Oh,
know.
okay, awesome. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll see what the moves they
I
make
mean,
over this
free agent
offseason.
signings, obviously, if there's any free agents out that they might be able to pick up, that would be nice. But I'm not aware of any really high quality athletes out there that are available for pickup. But I don't follow hockey as close right now, but that may change real quick because they are definitely on the come up, as they say.
Yeah, no, I'd like to watch some games this year if they're looking good like that, like how they were this year. And then obviously the Sixers, yeah. I mean, this is their time. Like, I mean,
Absolutely.
you have an old vet who probably only has 1 or 2 years left. He's 42, so or yeah, 41, 42. So that's ridiculous. I think he's the longest tenured basketball player ever. So that's
And still playing at a high level, which
and
is
yeah, and
incredible.
he's still 20, 10 and 10 kind of guy. So that's insane. So hopefully I think they're all definitely in that window still. Absolutely.
Agreed, agreed. While we're talking, I'm going to pull this up. So one of the things I'm looking for the tweet that LeBron sent out announcing it, which is I love the tweet. Um, the cool thing about him coming here and us being contenders is that any other free agents who wouldn't want to come here now,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh
And the
crap, they're
salary cap, it doesn't
yeah,
exist in basketball.
exactly. So, and they could get people on the cheap because they want to be part of this, which is
Yeah.
incredible.
We need a
All right.
vet center. Absolutely. We need a backup
So,
center still.
so I'm going to read LeBron's statement. Have you heard it yet?
No, I haven't heard the whole thing.
So this is what he said on Twitter. I thought I was done when when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at that last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love this game. I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have been really special. I've never been able to have I've never been able to have no clue what to do and to take time and just think. I've had an incredible few months with all the people I love trying to figure this all out. This is my last decision. I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family. What am I still really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete, to win, and to have a chance at the feeling of winning another championship. I believe I can help make the Philadelphia 76ers a championship team, and I am so excited to energize a new fan base. Yes. And start this incredible journey one last time. Thank you, LA, Miami, I'll forever love, and Northeast Ohio will always be home. Legit,
That's
dude.
awesome.
He knows this fan base. I mean, I swear to God, I think that had a big part of the decision. Like he sees the way we love the Eagles, the way we love the Phillies. He saw the excitement for the Sixers, even though he got knocked out. Like that run against Boston was incredible. I mean, shit, down 3 games to 1, going back to Boston, we pulled that
Yeah.
fucking series out. That was incredible, and the place went nuts. And then the Flyers too. Like everybody knows Philly fans are nuts, but we love our guys and we
Yeah.
embrace them, and there's nobody louder when it comes to cheering. And I think that's what part of what drew him to Philly.
I think he sees it kind of similar to a New York situation where they were in the same boat. They hadn't won in what 40 something years as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, and he
Uh,
said that too. He would have
and
went to New York.
he would have went to New York if they hadn't won.
Yeah.
So I think he wants to bring a championship to a place like New York, Philly, like somewhere like that where it's they haven't won in a while, and it's a big fan base that wants to win one. They're very passionate. A lot of similarities between the
Right.
two at the time. Obviously, they just won, so I think that leaves Philly as the only contender,
Yeah.
really. And
And he just
obviously,
fit.
saw the
We
same way.
needed a power forward. We
Yep.
have the pieces in place. You know, and a crazy thing I heard on the radio this morning, they were talking about it. Just think about that win in Boston. And it kind of helped divide Boston from Jalen Brown or Jalen Brown from Boston. And
Yeah.
if that didn't happen, if they had beat us somehow and went on to play the Knicks, maybe he doesn't leave that team. And
Right.
then maybe we don't get him, which of course we wouldn't get him, and then LeBron probably wouldn't come here. So
Right.
that comeback against the Celtics might have been the key to this whole thing.
I mean, that's a good. Yeah. That's. I didn't even think about that. That's a great way
I
to
tell you
look at
what,
it.
I know you said you want a LeBron jersey. I part of me wants to get the GM jersey, Mike Gansey. Like in 2 months' time, just think of how bad we felt after we lost to the Knicks, after they
I know.
they belittled us, they
Whooped us.
embarrassed us. Yes, in
Yeah.
our own city, which was
Yeah.
horrible that our fans sold their tickets and let that happen.
Yeah.
But
That better not happen this year.
how low we were, and not even, a couple weeks later, we thought we were buried underwater with the Embiid and George contract. And here comes they get rid of the GM and their president of basketball operations. We get a new president of basketball operations. We get Mike Gansey, and they come in, and within 2 weeks, they make that Jalen Brown trade. And everybody's like, holy shit, we actually have life again. And now this? Oh my
I
God, it's
mean,
like somebody stuck the CPR paddles up the city's asses because they are just the place is going nuts. It's insane. It's so
it's.
exciting.
I mean, it's the talk. Everybody's talking about it. I've gotten, I think, about 40 or 50 texts from all my friends. So yeah, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I
I'm
work the post
excited.
office and I do the maintenance custodial work there. So after all the carriers leave, it's just me and a couple supervisors, and it mostly women and people that didn't care about basketball. And when I heard that news and I called you, which is funny because I tried to beat you with a call, and while I was waiting for you to pick up, I got your text about LeBron's sign. I was like, son of a bitch, he beat me. But then I just ran around looking for people to tell, and
I
people
know.
didn't care, and I didn't care. I went and picked up Chipotle, and I went through the drive-through window, and Lady Hammer stuff. She's like, "Are you having a good day?" I was like, "Hell yes, Sixers just signed LeBron," and she was like, "Okay," like, oh, it's awesome. It's a great day, and I'm looking forward to it. Now we're gonna have to definitely try to get out and see one of the Sixers game. The last one we went was in Philly,
Yeah,
and
well, you can go see them play like Charlotte. Well, Charlotte kind of sucks this year. I'm trying to think of a decent team.
yeah, it doesn't matter. We could travel.
Yeah, that'd be
Head over to
awesome.
Memphis, head up to Chicago, you know.
Chicago would be fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, I love Chicago. We love
Hey, you
Chicago.
know what? Let's go to Cleveland, rub it in their faces.
Go down to Miami.
Yeah, exactly. All right, boy. Well, I guess we're getting close to 25 minutes. Let's wrap this up. I just the last thing I want to say is I'm so happy for Philadelphia. I'm happy for you because you haven't gotten to see a really good Sixers team. And I'm happy for me because it's been 43 years since I got to see us holding up that trophy. So it's a good day. It's gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah,
What are your
absolutely.
final thoughts? What do you think?
I'm just looking forward to sports starting back up again. I'm not gonna lie, this is making me excited. I mean, this is basketball, but obviously football's coming up soon.
Eagles camp starts
Um,
on Tuesday.
yeah, oh,
Tuesday,
yeah, I'm gonna be
not two
looking into the camp
Tuesdays.
reports. I'll be watching all the camp highlights. I'm excited for that.
We're 8 Sundays away from opening day, which means we're less than 8 weeks from, or not from opening Sunday. There's only 8 Sundays until we're at NFL Sunday, week one. So we're less than 2 months to the opening game. So
That's so
we have
exciting.
a Wednesday night game and a Thursday night game this year.
Hell yes,
Yeah,
that's exciting.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just excited for this dead period to end. I know baseball's going on, but I mean, I can only watch so much
Hey,
baseball.
you know what? Phillies Yankees tonight.
I'll turn it on. We have a big TV set up now, so
Yeah,
I'll probably get that turned on.
I got Phillies to win and Schwarber to hit a home run. $5 to win 30.
There we go.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, so don't forget we got to watch those movies this weekend, and we'll follow
Yep.
up with the podcast next week.
Sounds good.
All right, boy. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Definitely make sure to subscribe, to follow us YouTube, share our clips on Instagram and Facebook, and follow Gage and I. I'm at 13 Fox John spelled out. And on Instagram, Gage is GAGE.CYLC. Gage.silk. All right, boy. Thanks,
All
bud.
right. Thank y'all. And thank you.